All right, so thank you, everyone. My name is Jeremiah Kendagor. I'm a former banker. Just retired last year. I've been in the banking sector for about 25 years. My working career, I think most of all of it is about 28 years. And I'm happy to be on this particular space today to discuss with us this revolution that is changing lives around the world. And I'm so excited to be your host today. And on behalf of the person who invited you to this particular presentation, and also our members, I'm sure we can learn something even as we go through this. You will learn something new and so on and so forth, how you can be able to take advantage of this particular technology. So I just want to welcome each one of you. I'm so excited to be able to do this presentation to us today. And so without wasting more time, I will begin. And basically, just to tell you that we are discussing a very interesting technology that is actually a revolution. In fact, we are referring it as the fourth revolution. And why would we want to do that? And probably for us to be able to conceptualize what I'm talking about, we can just see the journey that money has come through, okay? This technology has to do with economy and so on and so forth, and money for that matter. And so if we look at how we have come to this particular space with regard to money, we know that money began with barter trade. And basically, barter trade is where we were exchanging goods for goods. Then there came the Industrial Revolution. Industrial Revolution is where we were able now to manufacture many goods and services, and it required a better sophisticated way of being able to distribute these things that were being manufactured by a manufacturer to consumers. And to be able to do this, we finally came up with what we refer today as paper money, which later on became fiat money. And basically, fiat money is what we refer to as money that does not have an intrinsic value. All right, money that has just been declared by a particular government that it is worth so much. All right, so normally a government through the central bank of whichever country it is normally manages what value they should ascribe to any money that they issue, all right, within that jurisdiction. So normally it's called fiat money. But of course, where it originated is where it used to be linked to a particular value, like metals, like gold. In fact, gold was the main standard that was used. Then there came the digital revolution, all right? And digital revolution was brought in by the internet, and that happened in the early 90s. In fact, some of you remember, if you are like me, we started, the internet came when we just started working in the early 90s, all right? And that's when the internet came. And the internet basically was a very interesting technology where we were able to pass information from one computer to another one. In fact, if I could just give my small history about computers, is that I was in Nairobi University, and I was in Chiromo. And in Chiromo, we had computer lessons, and we used to have what was known as a computer mainframe that used to be domiciled in Chiromo, all right? And there were terminals that were in all the campuses, including Kenyatta University, that were linked all the way to the computer that was domiciled in Chiromo, which occupied a whole room, all right? A whole laboratory room. That's how big that computer was. And we used to access that particular computer through terminals, and those terminals used to communicate with the mainframe using telephone lines, all right? But we could never imagine that one computer could talk to another computer in another country or in another place. And that only became possible in the early 90s, now when the internet was introduced. And that has become a complete revolution. Today, we have your gadget, even your mobile phone is a type of a computer and is able to talk to another computer. But with respect to money, because this is not the history of this kind of technology, with respect to money, we have the M-Pesa today. But today I want to zero in on what we want to talk about, and that is the blockchain. So the blockchain completely has revolutionized now how we interact with each other in terms of information flow. And what did the internet do? All right. In fact, if we what did the blockchain do? And if we do what we call a Google search, for example, of what the blockchain technology is, you will get this kind of definition that the blockchain is a system of recording information in such a way that it makes it difficult or impossible to change, hack, or cheat the system. Now, that is the most important thing that you need to understand about the blockchain, all right? And the next thing that you probably may want to also know is that the blockchain ensures security. There are three words that I would like you to understand with respect to the blockchain. And that is that the blockchain ensures security, transparency, and decentralization. Basically, those are the underpinning things that make the blockchain technology a very interesting field. And that's what makes it the second revolution. First of all, security. It means that whatever information is being transacted in the blockchain are completely secure. No one can interfere or compromise with any information that is being shared within the network of all these computers that form the blockchain network, as it were. And then the next thing is transparency. Transparency is the fact that any transaction that is conducted on the blockchain, anyone can verify that particular transaction. Now, the last word which I really want to emphasize is decentralization. And decentralization just means that you, as the person accessing the particular this technology, you do not have a middle person in between you and the service you are accessing. You are, as it were, you interact with the service directly. There are no middle people, no middle persons that come between you and these particular transactions that are happening. All right. Now, of course, this topic is very wide. And one of the things that, of course, I want to underscore is that blockchain can be applied in many areas in society. But today, we will zero in only on money. And we just want to discuss how has it been applied to money. It has been applied to money by creating what is called cryptocurrency. All right. And the first coin that was created is Bitcoin. All right. And Bitcoin came to solve a specific problem. And the specific problem that it came to solve with respect to money is inflation. And what is inflation? The fact that the money we have today, fiat money, the paper money that we have today, the dollar, the Kenya shilling, the euro, the pound, the South African rand, the yen, all the currencies in the world serve as what is called inflation. And inflation basically is the fact that your money that you have in your bank loses value over time. So the more you keep money in the bank, it loses value and it will be worth less and less and less over time. So how did Bitcoin solve that problem? By limiting supply. All right. There will only be 21 million coins called Bitcoin that will be produced. And again, you remember the security that governs these coins it can, these coins, Bitcoin, for example, you can never have a fake Bitcoin. All right. You can have a fake Kenya shilling. You can have a fake dollar. You can have a fake pound. You can have a fake euro, but you cannot have a fake Bitcoin. All right. Because of the technology that runs the Bitcoin. So what does this mean? All right. What solution does it provide us? It makes Bitcoin an asset or a store of value, meaning therefore that that you can own Bitcoin, and over time you will be wealthy, because the value of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency in general will be going up in value every single day. And today I want to talk of another coin, more specifically called Binance, BNB. And why do I want to talk about this coin? Because it has introduced a new element, a new functionality to this particular coin that Bitcoin even doesn't have. And that is the fact that it is an open source. Now, what is an open source? It is a place where you can write applications that take advantage of the blockchain technology to provide services that anyone in the whole wide world can actually benefit from. So Binance, apart from being a coin, is also a platform that applications called decentralized digital applications are built upon, all right, that now provide you with services that you can access by yourself in your own bedroom, wherever you are. In fact, let me underscore this. Cryptocurrency by nature is a Wanjiku currency. If you know the colloquial language that we use here in Kenya, it is the Amora language. It is a person-to-person type of interaction in money, that you are able to own it yourself, and you don't have to go through a commercial bank or as a central bank to tell you how to operate. If you want to send a billion shillings, you can send a billion shillings by just a click of the button in the cryptocurrency space. Today, if you are to go to the bank, even to receive or to send anything above 1 million, you must provide evidence. But in cryptocurrency, you are your own bank, and you do what you want to do, when you want to do it, however you want to do it, and with whoever you want to do it. All right. So that is the latitude that Bitcoin, or cryptocurrency for that matter, all these coins have provided us. And you can be able to access these services, banking services, without going through a middle person. You don't have to go through a bank. You don't have, and that is why it's gaining popularity in the whole world today. In fact, somebody described cryptocurrency this way, and this technology, for that matter, this way, that it has completely broken the walls between countries. There is no more country when it comes to cryptocurrency. There will be only one Bitcoin that can be used by anyone across the globe. And you don't have to be in any one country. You access it through the internet on your phone like that. And that is why it is quite a revolution. That's why we are calling it the fourth revolution. And in fact, according to World Economic Forum, is predicting that the value of these coins, of these cryptocurrencies, will go up by as much as 300,000% in the next 7 years. In the next 7 years. And this is the right time to get involved in these cryptocurrencies. In fact, people like Warren Buffett, who initially didn't understand about cryptocurrency and were critical about cryptocurrency, right now they are calling this ingenious. All right. And in terms of adoption curve, all right, we are currently at what we refer to as the takeoff stage, the takeoff stage, because we have gone through the innovation and people have now accepted that cryptocurrency is the way to go. Now it is the adoption stage where many applications are now being put on the blockchain to provide you services that you interact with these services without a middle person. You do not have to go through anyone to access the services that you want to access, whether you want to send money, whether you want to pay for something, whether you want to do a borrowing and lending, and whatever it is that you want to do. Any banking service that you do, there is no middle person. There is no central bank. There is no commercial bank that comes between you and the service that you are seeking to access. Now, right now, there are many places you can get information about cryptocurrency. One place is called CoinMarketCap. Another place is called blockchain.org. Or another place is coinkeko.com or coin market. All right. There are many places that you can go and get this information. Now, if you go, for example, to CoinMarketCap, the one I have here on the screen, you will see that there are more than 9,000 coins that have now been accepted and usable in the world today. And these 9,000 different coins, you can buy and sell them by the click of the button, all right? With a liquidity of more than $2 trillion, more than almost $2 trillion as we speak. Of course, led by Bitcoin, all right, which is now slightly over $1 trillion. By the way, $1 trillion is a number with 12 zeros, all right? Some of you know that a million has 6 zeros. A billion has 9 zeros. A trillion has 12 zeros or numbers after the number, all right? So it is a huge number, all right? And the coin that we are talking about is actually number 3 according to the market capitalization in this particular space. Now, just a few months ago, the richest man in the world spent $1.5 billion to buy Bitcoin, all right? And that is Elon Musk. You can actually Google about Elon Musk and Bitcoin. In fact, he is a great enthusiast of cryptocurrency. In fact, he owns a coin called Dogecoin, all right? And he now accepts cryptocurrency if you want to buy his Tesla car, which has made him the richest man in the world today because of his Tesla car. And you can buy his car using cryptocurrency. So cryptocurrency is here to stay, all right? And it is something that will be used here every other day. Now, just to look at how these cryptocurrencies have come into our space, you can see this is the graph of Bitcoin. This is 2014, this is 2015, 2016, 2017 is when it started to pick up, all right? This is now what we call the adoption period for Bitcoin, all right? Or cryptocurrency for that matter, and so on. And you can actually see in the last few months, it has been skyrocketing and hitting record highs every single day, all right? And this is Binance, the coin that I've just mentioned. And you can actually see in the last few months, it has also been moving up in very rapid succession. Now, just to give you a feel of what we are talking about in terms of the worth of cryptocurrency today, you would see that Bitcoin is almost the half of Africa in terms of value. And Ethereum, number 2 coin, can buy the whole of East Africa, can buy Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Rwanda, Burundi. All of these countries together can be bought by one coin called Ethereum. And Binance, the one that I want to focus on tonight, is at 41 billion dollars worth of this particular currency. Now, this is a very important slide that I want to discuss today on how can you get involved in cryptocurrency without burning your fingers, as it were, or without losing money. And this is a very important discussion that I just want to bring about. And I will start with the losing side, all right? Which are the places that you need to watch out before you invest your hard-earned money? And one area that you need to watch out is things called tokens, all right? Some tokens can go up in value or they can go down in value depending on what they are based on. And before you invest in a token, you need to do a lot of research. So a token, generally, the easiest description I can make about what a token is a coin, a cryptocurrency coin that has not found value or that has not been launched officially in the marketplace. Now, the other area that you need to watch out that used to be lucrative there before is cryptocurrency mining, all right? Some time back, it used to be a lucrative place. You could buy a gadget, all right? You could buy a processor that could do cryptocurrency mining for you. But today, it is not very easy for a retail person like you and me to get involved in cryptocurrency mining and make a lot of money. Why? Because the multinational companies and the rich people like Elon Musk and the others have gotten involved in this particular area in a big way and have edged out retail investors like you and me. So that's an area that you probably need to watch out before you actually get venture into it. Now, the other area that you need to watch out are things called return on investment programs. And basically, these are pyramid scams, all right, that come in all types of shapes and shades. And they promise you a return for your investment. So they tell you invest so much and you will earn a return by what and what they normally just do is they pay you money out of the later entrants, paying the earlier investors and so on, which is basically a Ponzi scheme. You can actually do a Google search of what is a Ponzi scheme or a pyramid scam. What is a pyramid scam? Basically, those are return on investment programs. Now, where can you make genuine money? And today I want to discuss 3 areas that you can look at where you can make money. One is to trade the price. The prices of these currencies and these cryptocurrencies for that matter keep on going up and down every single day, all right? They keep fluctuating in price every single day, and you can make money by trading those particular prices. You buy low and sell high and buy low every single day, and you can make money. The only thing that you need to do with currency trading is that you need to learn, and it might take you to pay for education, all right, from a well-conversant or for a well-conversant person on how to trade. Technical analysis, fundamental analysis, sentimental analysis, and there is another thing that you probably might need to manage: fear and greed, all right? Those are the underpinning things that you need to manage when you are doing Forex trading. And by the way, it is not an easy adventure. In fact, I can tell you for free, because this is an area that I've done for most of my professional life, trading for the bank, all right, and so on. And I can tell you that it will take you not less than 1 year, even 10 years to be a proficient, profitable, consistent trader. So that's something that you might want to look at if you have time to study. Now, an area that you may want to get involved in, and you will make money, is buying and holding over a period of time. Now, if you bought Bitcoin in the early 2014, 2015, and all that, and you bought enough and kept it up to today, you would be very, very rich. Why? Because in 2014, 2015, one Bitcoin was only going for probably 20,000 Kenya shillings for one coin. Today, it's going for 6 million for one coin. All right. Now, the only thing that you need to bear in mind when buying and holding is that it is capital intensive. Today, to buy only 10 coins of Bitcoin, it will cost you not less than 60 million Kenya shillings, because one costs for 6 million. All right, so 10 would cost you 60 million. Now, how long do you need to hold it? For not less than 5 to 10 years. All right, so if you don't have money that you are willing to keep for the next 10 years without touching it, then buying and holding probably may not be for you. So I want to invite you to look at the third option. Now, the beauty about the third option is that you do not have to break the bank to get involved in this particular type of generating or accumulating cryptocurrency within a short time. And that is using what is called a smart contract. All right, a smart contract. Now, I need now to define what a smart contract is. And for this particular discussion today, this smart contract is based on Binance, all right, which runs on what is called Binance Smart Chain. Now, so I want to define, first of all, what is a smart contract. Now, a smart contract is a programming code that is self-operating, all right? So it's a programming code that does its work by itself, all right? And this programming code is placed in the blockchain. It's placed directly on the blockchain, all right? So it is actually a decentralized digital application. Remember what I mentioned earlier. Now, once it has been put there, it can never be hacked or stopped. Just like Bitcoin, you can never hack Bitcoin, you can never stop Bitcoin. And once this particular programming code is deployed on the blockchain, it cannot be changed, all right? So it is a permanent record on the blockchain. That means that it does not require an administrator to run it or even a company to run it. In fact, a smart contract, just by this definition, as you have seen, is not a company. It is a programming code. It is a software, all right? So it runs on its own and does exactly what it is programmed to do. And by the way, this is a standard definition that you can get anywhere online. In fact, a place that I would advise you to go and get more information of everything that I have discussed this evening is Investopedia. Investopedia will give you detailed information of what a smart contract is, and Bitcoin for that matter, all right, and blockchain for that matter, all right, to understand exactly what I have described to you today. So tonight, what I want to do now is to describe to you one such smart contract that we are using to be able to accumulate cryptocurrency within a short time. In fact, we are calling it cryptocurrency generator. Cryptocurrency generator, and it's the world's 100% decentralized smart contract. 100% decentralized smart contract. Now, I just want to re-emphasize again, why a smart contract, why a decentralized project? You need to get to know, to understand a decentralized smart contract, that between you and the smart contract, there is no middle person. So there is no company in between. There is no administrator in between. In fact, the creator or the author, we normally say the author of the smart contract, because this is a program, all right? It's not a company. So the author of the smart contract does not feature at all. It could be anyone, all right? It doesn't matter who they are. There is no management, because there is no management that manages this. It's a smart contract that the moment it was placed on the blockchain, it became public property. It became the property of Mora. It became the property of Wanjiku. It became my property. It becomes your property. You can interact with it at your own time and place, and no one, you don't have to seek permission from anyone for that matter to interact with this particular generator. Now, that is the power of the internet. You don't have to have anyone in between. So somebody should not lie to you and tell you, oh, that is that program called what? No. Between you and the program, you are in full control. In fact, you are in control of your funds. And when you earn, when that generator generates funds to you, the funds come directly to your own wallet. All right. And so instant payout, unlimited income, 100% are transparent. Now, this is as opposed to a centralized project. Now, all pyramid scams are centralized projects. There is an owner, there is somebody behind it, there is somebody who can switch on and off the system, all right, whenever they like it or not. There is somebody you have to apply to withdraw your funds if you want to, all right, and they can decide when to pay you or when not to pay you. In fact, that is what differentiates a smart contract and a centralized project. A centralized project, you have to apply to somebody else to receive your funds. In a centralized project, you are the one in control. You don't have to apply to anyone to receive your funds. Now, let me now go to this specific generator, how it works, all right? And this is how it works. It has four components that work together to help you acquire the wealth that we are talking about. So there is Forsage X3, Forsage X4, and Forsage XXX, and Forsage X Gold. All right. Now, how do they work to help you acquire this? Now, each one of those four components, you can look at them as a building. All right. So the first one, Forsage X3, is like a building with 12 rooms. All right. So there is room number 1, room number 2, room number 3, all the way to room number 12. And for you to own one of these rooms, you pay a certain amount. And the amount is inscribed here, 0.025. Now, what is that? That is 0.025 Binance, all right? The coin called Binance. How much is that? Approximately 1,000 Kenya shillings. 1,000 Kenya shillings to own the first room. To own the second room is 2,000 Kenya shillings. To own the third room is 30,000 Kenya shillings. So it keeps, that will be 20,000 Kenya shillings. It keeps on doubling in price every successive room. So from one room to the next one, it is double the price of the previous one. Now, program number 4, Forsage X4, is also similar in terms of the price and in terms of the number of rooms. But how it works is slightly different. And I will explain shortly how that one works. Now, program number 3, Forsage XXX, also has 12 rooms, but the pricing is slightly different, but it also increases from one room to the next one. The last program is has 15 rooms, 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 15. And the values of these particular rooms are also slightly different, and it also increases in value every successive room. Now, let me, before I actually come to the detail, let me just now describe in general, how do you make money? Now, the interesting thing about these programs is that you don't have to do anything to make money as it were. In fact, all you can do is, with respect to program Forsage X3, you just refer someone, all right? If you talk to someone who likes this project and they become part of this project, guess what? You earn. All right. So when you refer someone for such X3, you make money, you earn. But for X4, triple X, and also X Gold, you don't even need to refer anyone. Provided you buy or you own these particular rooms, you will be earning just like the way you have a rental room in a flat. You have a flat, and provided your flat is there, you will continue to earn rent all the time. So now let me describe now exactly how do you make money with these rooms. All right. So we've said that I'll start with Forsage X3. So Forsage X3, if you own the first room, okay, and we say that the first room probably will cost you something like 1,000 Kenya shillings. So when you own this particular room and you refer someone else who owns this room, guess what? You earn 100% of what that person spends in order to own this room. Okay. So, and if you refer a second person, guess what? Again, you earn 100%. Now, since the second room is twice the price of this first one, it means now you have enough money to own the second room if that's what you want to do. But what happens when you refer a third person? When you refer the third person, you do not take home this money. This money enables you to reset so that you earn on the fourth, the fifth, the sixth referral will give you a re-entry. All right. So the money of the third person goes to what we refer to as the ecosystem. And the ecosystem is any other person who owns this particular position. All right. Any other person who owns a slot like this one. And that could be the person who referred you into the program. All right. So you also understand that these same people who you have referred to this particular platform, when they also refer other people, guess what? The third referral they make, that money comes to you because now you are part of the ecosystem. Now that's how you earn. And you earn for every 3 referrals you make, you earn 200%. All right, 200%. And the last payment goes to the ecosystem so that you repeat again and you earn over and over again. Now, if the first room allows you to earn money over and over again, why would you want to own room number 2, room number 3, all the way to room number 12? The reason why you may want to do that are 2. Okay, I can think of 2 reasons. One is that room number 2 is twice the price of room number 1. Therefore, when you refer anyone in room number 2, you earn twice as much. All right, you earn twice as much. And again, the second reason is that the same people who you referred in room number 1, when they own room number 2, guess who they will be paying? They will be paying you. All right, so you earn from the same people again and again for every successive room that you own. Whenever they come and own it, guess who they will be paying? They will be paying you again, and so on and so forth. And this continues to repeat over and over and over again. For every 3 referrals that come in, you earn 200% of your investment, 200%. And the same people whom you refer, when they refer 3 people, guess what? The third payment always will come to you, and so on and so forth. Now, let me describe now how you make money with X4, which you don't even need to refer anyone in order to own. You only need to own those particular rooms, and you earn money just like the way you own a flat, and you earn rent every month in that manner. So what happens here is that unlike X3, the one I've just described, which goes with 3 referrals. On X4, it goes with 4 referrals. 6 referrals. And those 6 are arranged in 2 rows, 2 and then 4 in the second row. And what happens is that you earn on this one, and this one, and you don't, and the other 3 goes to the ecosystem. So you don't earn on this one, and this one, and this one. Those are the 3 that go to the ecosystem. Now, what is the ecosystem? That is any other person who owns a position like this. That means that even an investor who does not refer anyone at all will earn from these particular referrals that are shared within the ecosystem of the members who own these particular positions in X4. So provided you own positions in X4, you will earn money without necessarily referring anyone. And again, I just want to reiterate one other thing. You earn 300% for every investment you make on X4 for every set of 6 referrals that come in this particular place. And that repeats over and over and over again continuously up to room number 12. All right. And now let me describe the other 2 programs that are there. Forsage X3. Now this consists of 14 referrals. Okay, and again, these referrals come from the whole ecosystem, not necessarily the ones that you personally refer. Okay, they can come from anywhere within the community, and you earn 30% for anyone that falls on the second row of 4, and you earn 70% for anyone that comes on the last row. Okay, and you earn as much as 680% for one complete set of 14. One complete set of 14. How long will it take you to complete this? It can take you even as short as a few hours, or to even a day, or to even less. All right, or even a month. It doesn't matter, but that is 680% when that completes. Now, the last one, X Gold, consists of 30 cells arranged in 1, 2, 3, 4 rows. 2 in the first row, 4 in the second row, 8 in the third row, and 16 in the fourth row. And you earn 20% on those those that fall on the second row, and that will be 80%. Then on the third row, you earn 30% times 8, that is 240%. And on the last row, you earn 50% times 14 of them, that is 700%. When you add those percentages, it comes to 1,020%. Quite a huge amount of money that you earn. Now, the exciting part about this particular project is that it is actually about to be launched. All right, and so we all have the opportunity of participating for the first time when it is launched in just a few days from now. Any time from now, this will be launched, and they will be launching X3 and X4. All right, X3, the first 2. So this is how we are planning that we will get engaged, how we will get started. All of us will be starting at the same time. All right, and we are suggesting that you start with a minimum of these particular slots that we are going to give. If you can actually buy the whole blocks, all right, it will cost you probably something like 7 million Kenya shillings. All right, but if you don't have 7 million to begin with, you can begin with a few slots at a time. You can start with 10 slots in X3 and X4, that will cost you only 25 BNB, and at the current price, it's going for approximately 2.3 million Kenya shillings. It keeps on fluctuating in price. In terms of Kenya shilling, it's going up in price every single day. So you can plan for this kind of amount to start with, and that will give you a head start in how to make money. And I can tell you that within 3 months, you can get even as much as 1,000% increase of your money within that time. The second one that you can begin, probably you can start with 8 slots. That will be approximately 12 BNB. That's about 600,000 Kenya shillings. The other option is starting with 6 slots, both in X3 and X4, and that will cost you about 150,000 Kenya shillings. I may not even go to the second one, this other one and others. But let me describe how you need to get started right now. What you need to do tonight. You need to create a wallet, a BNB wallet. How do you do that? You download a wallet called Token Pocket and then create a wallet called BNB. Then buy the BNB right now before the prices go up. They are going up every single day. In fact, when about a week ago, the value of BNB was only $266 for one. That was about 25,000 Kenya shillings for one BNB. Right now, they are going for over $400. That is more than 40. It has more than doubled in price in the last 2 weeks. All right. So you need to buy this BNB as soon as you can. And where can you buy that? You can go to Binance.com and create an account and actually buy using M-Pesa. All right. You can use M-Pesa to buy BNB from Binance.com. Then get back to the person who referred you to this particular presentation, and they will guide you on the next few steps that you need to have. All right. And before I go to the next whatever, I just want to give you a peek on what is possible with this particular project, this generator. And I'll give you an example using the Ethereum platform that this particular project has been running on and is still running on since last year. And personally, I started this particular project in December on Ethereum, not BNB. Why we are talking about BNB is because it is giving all of us an equal chance to start together, which is very exciting. In fact, that is why I'm so excited about this particular project, is that all of us will start at the same time. All of us will start at the same time. And what we are doing right now is preparing the stage for us to be able to do the same thing at the same time. What are M-Pesa details for purchase of BNB? Thank you so much, Regina Wairimu. You will get back to the person who referred you to this particular presentation, and they will give you detailed guide on how to be able to do that. But the first thing you need to do is to create your BNB wallet. All right, you need to create your BNB wallet and get ready, and then you buy the BNB and get ready for that. So I want to share my screen and just show you what I've been able to do on the Ethereum project, which is still running. It has not stopped running, all right? Which is still running, and it has not stopped running, and it's making us money every single day, and so on and so forth. So let me just get this account running here, and then I can show you this what I've been able to achieve on this particular platform. All right. So again, I started with 2 Ethereums, and within exactly 4 months now, all right, within 4 months, I have been able to increase my Ethereum from 2 to 26.9. Now, that is amazing. In only 4 months, that percentage increase out of this world. Now, what we did on Ethereum, and we are still doing, and we will do all the programs together. In BNB, it will be out of this world, all right? And there are many reasons why we are actually confident that we will achieve much more results than this. And we are welcoming you today to be able to join us together, and we do this together. So without much ado, I just want to invite, I don't know whether our sister Queen Nyambura is here, probably just to give a testimonial in the next 45 seconds and tell us what this particular platform has meant to you since we started. And if you still have a question, kindly type it on the chat and I can respond to it before we bring this to a close. So Nyambura, are you there?
Yes, DKK, I'm right here. How are you? Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear. Continue.
Okay. Wow, thank you so much for enlightening us and preparing us for this monumental opportunity that is staring at us. Yeah, so guys, I've been in this business from around January this year, but of course, I've been participating on the Ethereum platform. And between January and now, I have seen my investment grow by over 400%, guys. That has been amazing. It's life-changing. And I can only tell you guys, just like JK has told us, the current on
Are you breaking? Is it only me who cannot hear? Looks like I can't hear. Is it only me or is it my internet or everyone? If you can hear, kindly type in on the chat.
All right. Oh, great. Yes, they can hear me. So maybe it could be on the Jeremiah side. But basically, guys, like I was saying, irrespective of whether you're new to this, you're hearing this for the first time, or you have been in this program, we all have a golden opportunity to make wealth and take advantage of this new opportunity where you will not be saying so and so went ahead of me. We all have that opportunity, equal opportunity. And if other people have made the kind of growth they've made in the past, guys, you also have an equal opportunity. So let us get ready, buy your BNBs, put them ready. If you have guests or people you're interested in talking to, make sure you help them acquire their BNBs before the price skyrockets, like what happened to Ethereum. And let us change our lives. Let us change our testimonies. Thank you so much. I hope you're back and you can hear me. Thank you, and bye.
Absolutely.
Hi, Jeremiah.
Yeah, I can hear. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, I want to call my brother Thomas Sinclair. Are you in the house, Thomas Sinclair? And as he's doing that, I'll go to this last screen. All right, Thomas Sinclair, are you there? All right. So thank you so much. I think you've had all of us. I just wanted to let you know, if you're a guest on this particular platform, you could be an A, B, or C. Kindly get back to the person who referred you here. Tell them whether you are an A, and we welcome you. We will help you to get started immediately. You could also be a B, and you still have one or two questions that you need clarified. I just want to let you know that we are available. We can do a personalized Zoom and answer any one of your questions that you probably might be having. You can also get back to the person who referred you here, and they can clarify one question or two. We also have an office in Kileleshwa where we meet every day from morning to evening, from Monday to Saturday. You can always come. If you need help on how to open your wallet, how to buy the BNB, how to get started, everything that you need to know about blockchain, we are available to give you the complete support. You could also be a C, and we understand, and we tell you, kindly make the life of the person who invited you here easier. Just tell them that you are a C, we'll understand, and we want to say thank you so much for having listened to us up to here. All right. Where do you send instructions when you want to withdraw your earned investment? By the way, you don't have to send any instructions to anyone to withdraw. Whenever you earn, the money comes directly to your pocket. It comes directly to your pocket. In fact, not to a bank, not to any other place, to your pocket. And it comes in terms of the cryptocurrency. You only need to convert it back to Kenya shilling, and you can convert it in as easy as a click of the button in your bedroom by just accessing that platform called BNB. There are people who are ready to buy your coins with M-Pesa. So you don't have to apply to anyone. It's by the click of the button, the earning comes directly to yourself. So thank you so much. God bless you. Have a good evening. Get back to the person who referred you here, and we will help you get started. So good evening, and God bless everyone. Thank you so much.